Everyone, welcome back to a new post today, and let's continue with the most important preliminary points for July 5th of 2024. So the very first thing is about the issue that happened in Hathras, that is in Uttar Pradesh, the stampede in which many people lost their life. This can be an ethical issue as well. So public meetings and the responsibility of the governance system or the government there, local bodies especially, or the management authority which is conducting such meetings, and what is the ethical responsibility to be taken by the godman. So this can be a very important issue from your ethics point of view as well. However, looking at the preliminary point of view, let's look into Article 25 to 28, which speaks about the right to religion in the Constitution of India, which is a fundamental right. Now, Article 25 of the Constitution speaks of freedom of conscience, free profession, propagation, practice of religion, subject to public order, morality and health. Article 26 speaks about the freedom to manage religious affairs, which includes subject to public order, morality, health. Every religious denomination of any section shall have a few rights under Article 26. So it speaks about rights of organizations. So it says that they can establish and maintain institutions of religious and charitable purpose. They can manage their own affairs in matters of religion, and to own and acquire movable and immovable property, and also to administer such property in accordance with the law. Article 27 now speaks about the payment of taxes, which prohibits the payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion by the state, and no person shall be compelled to pay any tax also, the proceeds of which will be specifically appropriated for the promotion and maintenance of a particular religion or a religious denomination. That's an institution. So Article 26 and 27 speak about institutions and not along with individuals as well. Article 28 now speaks of freedom of attendance to religious institutions or religious worship in certain educational institutions. No religious instruction shall be provided in educational institutions that are wholly maintained by the state funds. Article 29 speaks of the interests of minorities. So that's not a part of your right to religion. The next most important issue is with regard to Jaishankar now meeting Wang Yi, that's the foreign minister of Chinese, and he spoke about the LAC. That's the line of actual control. So in the Sino-India border context, the demarcation of the line separates the Indian controlled territory from the Chinese controlled territory of Aksai Chin. The concept was introduced in 1959 by the Chinese premier Zhou Enlai in a letter to Jawaharlal Nehru, our then Prime Minister, who didn't accept the line. Subsequently, it became a line of demarcation after the 1962 Sino-India War, and the LAC differentiates the border claim by each country in the Sino-India dispute. The Indian claims include the entire Aksai Chin, and the Chinese claims include the Zangnan or the Arunachal Pradesh region. The next most important issue is with regard to Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centers. Now, these centers have been launched under the Ayushman Bharat program in a bid to move away from selective healthcare to comprehensive range of services, spanning not only preventive or curative, but also promoting rehabilitative and palliative care for all ages. The National Health Policy of 2017 envisages these centers as the foundation of Indian health system. These centers deliver a range of comprehensive healthcare services like maternal and child health care services to address communicable and non-communicable diseases, and also services for the elderly and the palliative care as well. So Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centers provide free essential medicines and diagnostic services, teleconsultation, health promotion, including wellness activities like yoga as well. And the next most important issue is with regard to meningoencephalitis. So recently, amoeba caused meningoencephalitis was in news, and what is this meningoencephalitis? It is a medical condition that resembles both meningitis, which is an infection or an inflammation of the meninges, and the encephalitis, which is an infection or inflammation of the brain tissue. Now, this time the news was because it was occurred by amoeba, and it is usually caused by virus, bacteria and protozoa. And yes, the last most important issue is with regard to gharial. Now, gharial is widely known as gavial or fish-eating crocodile. It is a crocodilian family and the longest living crocodiles. Let me tell you, the gharial properly evolved in the northern Indian subcontinent. And also it has been regarded, yes, so its depiction, India, the gharials are found widely in India. So this is about the gharial, or the longest living crocodile. And the Golan Heights are simply a basaltic plateau in Syria. It is bordered by the Yarmouk River in the south and the Sea of Galilee and the Hula Valley in the west. And it was in news recently with regard to Israel bombing this place. So the Israeli followed so it was occupied by Israel following the 1967 Six-Day War and was annexed in 1981, which was rejected by the international community and which continues to consider the territory as Syria but is still under the Israeli occupation. So these are some of the issues that I wanted to discuss with you with regard to July 5th. If you did really find them interesting and helpful to you, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. And I shall see you tomorrow in another new post with regard to the important issues for July 6th. Until then, it's very happy learning.